Hey guys, welcome back to Chapter 1 and Beyond. I thought today's episode would be fun to do a book tag type of episode. So I'm going to do the mid-year book Freakout tag and honestly, I'm excited because I haven't done, ever since I've done my podcast, I have not done a book tag type challenge question rapid fire thing. um, so this should be really interesting. I think the last time I did one was when I was a booktube newbie, and that was back in 2019. So, whoa. So yeah. So the first question that I have to answer is best book you've read so far in 2026. Gosh, that is tough because a lot of the books that I've been finishing lately, they've been absolutely fantastic. I mean, I'm looking through like my recently read books, and I have to say this is really really tough. I think I want to go with Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, but then I'm torn because I really really enjoyed like The Martian by Andy Weir, and I really enjoyed the Mistborn Final Empire, the first installment of Mistborn. Um, I think this one is like kind of a mix because, like, honestly, I've read so many amazing books so far this year. I mean, even the Reckless series by Cornelia Funk. That one was absolutely fantastic too. And then, of course, we can't forget Dungeon Crawler Carl. I really enjoyed, like, I will have to say, Carl's Doomsday Scenario is probably like a top pick when it comes to that series. So I'm gonna go with those titles. But the second question is best sequel you've read so far in 2026. Oh man. Well, I have to mention Libba Bray's Diviner series. I am off of my seat when it comes to that series. Like, I don't know if I like Before the Devil Breaks You or you know, I don't know which one I can pick in that series that I love more, but I have to say, like, all the installments leading up to this final book, it is absolutely insane. I have to say too that when it comes to Dungeon Crawler Carl, I am really really enjoying the Gate of the Pharaoh Gods, but I have not finished that one yet. I really enjoyed Carl's Doomsday Scenario too, like I mentioned. So, and then the other series that I've been really, really enjoying is the Legendborn series by Tracy Dion. I really enjoyed Bloodmarked, and I'm really nervous going into Oathbound, but I've been hearing so many amazing things about Oathbound, so I have to say that one needs to be honorably mentioned as well. Okay, so question 3 says new release you haven't read yet but want to. So this is where I'm torn because there are quite a few like new releases that have come out, and because I'm on this book buying ban and I'm trying to like really siphon through my physical TBR. I've been really neglecting a lot of new releases and even like researching into what new releases are coming out this year. But I have to say the Matt Haig, The Midnight Train was one of the ones that I was really excited about. And I definitely have not read it yet. Maybe I'll get it through the Libby app and listen to the audiobook, but I have a feeling as much as I love the Midnight Library, I have a feeling I'm going to end up like, completely decimating my book buying ban and go out and buy that installment. So I'm trying to refrain from not listening to the audiobook because like I love Matt Haig. His writing is fantastic. So I would have to say at least the Midnight Train is one of them, amongst a few others. But honestly, that one sticks out the most for me. Okay, so most anticipated release for the second half of the year. Again, I have not been really researching into this. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I know in September of this year, there are quite a few amazing titles coming out. I think, if I remember correctly, I think the one of the installments for the Phantasma series is coming out in 2026. I don't know when it's coming out though. That series absolutely fantastic. I would totally go to the library and get a hold now for that. But I think that one's coming out this year. I know the new Alchemist series by Marie Lu. I believe the second is coming out in that series as well. And then I just thought of something. I know the third installment of the Alex Stern series came out too, and I have not read that one. So I think that one's Deadbeat or something like that. I really need to pick that one up because I love that Ninth House series. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so the next one is biggest disappointment. So there are a few that do kind of amount to, this particular question. I'm only going to label two, I think, at this point. I have to say that I am really disappointed in The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. I didn't realize like how much of a trauma porn that book was, and everyone kept ranting and raving about how amazing it was, but that was just pure depressed like content. And I know I've went on rants about this book in previous episodes, and I'm not going to get into that, but I have to say that one was definitely a disappointment. The other one, and I'm trying to find the title for it, is The Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay. Like, I was thinking, I had so many high hopes for, like, how, like, the beginning was going, and I was really holding out that I would get so many more questions answered, and I was just left with pure, utter confusion when it came to this book. So I have to say, at least that one is another one that I was disappointed in. Let's see. I think the next question that I have is biggest surprise. Ooh, biggest surprise. I have to say The Sumerian by J.R.R. Tolkien, as much as it shouldn't be a surprise because I'm obsessed with J.R.R. Tolkien's work, I am really, really surprised by this one because, like, I went in thinking that it was just about the elves, and it's actually like the earlier history from the first and second ages of the world, and I am 1000% behind this. Like, I really, really hope that we get a movie adaptation of this someday, because oh my gosh, would this be epic. Like, I would be 100% down for watching an extended version of that. Another one that took me by surprise was The Queen's Gambit by Walter Tevis. So I know that I had mentioned this in another earlier episode, that I had soft DNF this book at one point. I was like, I'll get around to it. I really, really enjoyed this book. Normally, I'm not into like literary fiction or like contemporary fiction and things like that. And honestly, this was a good mix and balance between historical fiction and literary, in my opinion. But I was really taken by surprise by that one. I really enjoyed it. And even like the Cat Who Saved Books series, I ate that duology up so fast. Like, I had gotten it because I thought, hey, this is a cute little cat, and I was like, this is so incredibly amazing. Like, this idea and concept, like, I was taken by surprise. Like, I literally am trying to find copies so that I physically own this book so I can reread it in the future. So that one definitely took me by surprise as well. Okay, so the next question is favorite new author, debut, or new to you? Oh my gosh, I have so many authors that I have added to like my backlist favorites now. Sasuke Natsukawa is one of them. I would have to say Ishiguro uh, Kawaguchi, I believe is the last name. Oh no, Kazu Ishiguro. Man, my gosh, like I keep mixing like last names up. He is the author of Never Let Me Go. I am absolutely obsessed with his work now. Jules Verne. I never thought like I would fall in love with an author classic, if you will, but honestly, Jules Verne makes some incredible adventure books. Like, and I am 100% down for it. Um, who else? Let's see. I have to say I am really digging Philip Reeve lately. Tracy Dion. I mean, I've really fallen in love with Brandon Sanderson, but I'm gonna be honest with you, like he to me isn't really like part of my top favorites of all time. That I would say, you know, I'm gonna absolutely add this person. I would have to also say too, new to me, is Aaron Morgenstern. So I never thought like I would get the whimsical and magical outside of Alex E. Harrow, and Aaron Morgenstern is just like spot on, like perfection. I love her books. Like between the Night Circus and you know, what was it? The Starless Sea. I cannot get those books out of my head, and I am just trying to find more titles of hers, and I'm excited. I have like a whole list of like on my want to read list, and that's why my list continues to everly grow. It's just because I keep running into amazing authors. So all right. So number 8 is newest fictional crush. I don't know how to respond to this one. I don't I don't know. I'm going to pass on this one cuz like I'm going to be honest with you. This is not something that like, you know, I I don't know. Like I don't even know how to respond to that. I'm too old for this. um Newest fictional crush. I mean, I know a lot of people are obsessed with Resend from Akatar, but I'm like, okay, like cute, but you know, I don't know. I'm like, whatever. Uh, let's see. Number 9, newest favorite character. Oh my god, Princess freaking Donut, man. Princess Donut from Dungeon Crawler Carl. I will rant about that cat any flippin' day. I love her as a character. I love her as a you know, a spirit animal. I love that cat to death. I love that series. That series, I'm eating it up and I'm like relishing in it. I'm really going to be sad when I finish that series because like I'm going to be like, what else is there to read? But I have so many other books on my list, but yeah, I have to say my newest favorite character definitely Princess Donut and Carl. Carl's great too. I love Carl. I love Amani too from Dungeon Crawler Carl. She's fantastic. Yeah. So I'd say those are my top 3. Um and yeah. I have to say Emma too from Lady Midnight, the Cassandra Clare Dark Artifices series. I really enjoy her as a character as well. She's spunky. Book that made you cry. So I ugly cried with The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini only because of the fact that I hated that the author put this poor person through so much trauma and so much pain and so much awful things. So I have to say I cried really hard with that one. I would have to also say too, It by Stephen King. That traumatized me, but then was an emotional roller coaster. I was like thinking the like whole time, I'm like, why are these kids having to handle this? Where the hell are the freaking adults trying to help them? You know, like I don't know. Oh no, I just closed out of my tab. Shoot. Um, there's one more title that I have to mention. I have to. I apologize. I have to look it up. Um, I have to say too. I kind of was emotional, like pretty emotional with "Never Let Me Go" by Kazuo Ishiguro. Only because of the fact that I was like, fight back. Like I was just like chanting, fight back, and like they never did. They just. I'm sorry if that like spoils anything for anyone, but like I just, oh man, that just like ripped me to shreds. Like that book and how that kind of went forward. Um, Yeah, I think even like the circus train is another one that in some way, shape, or form I ended up crying in some way. Um okay. Well, enough of the mushy stuff. The next question is book that made you happy. Um I have had quite a few books that have made me happy. I have not gonna lie, I have had quite a few books that have made me happy. I definitely would say The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I would also say too, The Martian by Andy Weir. I know technically Project Hail Mary was like completed by New Year's Eve of 2025, but I absolutely love Rocky. He makes me happy. So I would have to say the Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. That one definitely made me happy. The Cat Who Saved Books and The Cat Who Saved the Library. I love Tiger in that book and Nanami and it's just so great. And then The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. I absolutely love Kaz so much. Oh my god, that plant is so cute. I normally don't like cozy fantasy, but that one definitely has stuck with me and it just works. I feel like I need to read a Travis Baldree book because I feel like the same thing would happen with that one, but I need to get a hold of one. Most beautiful book you've acquired this year. So, as you guys know, I'm on this book buying ban, and I have to say the last book that I had acquired that I feel is absolutely gorgeous um is the Bloodbound like I have this book called Bloodbound, and the edition that I had received from that, it is gorgeous. It's got the sprayed edges, it's got the beautiful vibrant colors on the front. I can't find it right now. I don't know what I did with it. But honestly, like even the Night Ends with Fire, which is the Mulan retelling, I really love the cover of that one as well. So I would have to say those two books in particular are like my most beautiful books that I've acquired. Um, Unfortunately, it wasn't this year though because I'm on a book buying ban. So all right. So, question number 13 says, what book or books do you need to read by the end of the year? So, a few books that stand out is The King of Crows by Libba Bray. I absolutely have to finish the Diviner series this year. It's been a long time coming. I'm really dreading the ending because, like, I'm so nervous with all these characters that are here and where the story's going. I'm really nervous about that. I do need to chip off more of my fantasy series, so I'm hoping to get through Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson, but damn is that book so big. It's like over 1100, 1200 pages, and I do have the audiobook on Audible. It's just, that many pages for one single installment, it kind of makes me a little nervous. But it has to get done this year. Between Burning Worlds by Jessica Brody and Joanne Rendell. And I'm actually reciting these from memory. I don't have a piece of paper written down. I just know that these particular books are absolutely what I need to like finish reading before December 31st of 2026. I absolutely love the System Divine series, especially like the first installment. And I really need to read Between Burning World by Jessica Brody and Joanne Rendell. Like, this Les Mis retelling is absolutely fantastic, and I like absolutely need to finish it. And then I really, really just want to continue reading through the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. Right now I'm on the Gate of the Feral Gods. I still have, what installments do I have? I know I have more. I know I have the one upstairs. I believe it's the Butcher's Masquerade. I believe it's the 5th one. I still have the Eye of the Bedlam Bride, I believe. I know I have the Parable of the Horrible, which is the 8th one, I believe, or Parade of the Horror. I can't remember like the titles off of the top of my head. Let me look them up so that I can give you guys an accurate piece of that. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, sorry if I'm botching that up. Yeah, so right now I'm on The Gate of the Feral Gods by Matt Dinman. The next one after that I do currently own is The Butcher's Masquerade by Matt Dinman. I do have, after that, The Eye of the Bedlam Bride by Matt Dinman. Then I have This Inevitable Ruin by Matt Dinman. And then A Parade of Horribles is the 8th one that just released this year. So, I mean, there are going to be 2 more books, well, technically there's going to be one or 2 more books, but the last one are going to be kind of divided up into parts. At least that's what's being mentioned. But yeah, so I am hoping that I can get at least through the ones that I physically own, which would be up to book 5. It looks like book 5 is 707 pages. So, I mean, that's going to be a lengthy amount of time to finish. Because I know, like, with the limited amount of time I've had, it's been taking me months to finish one installment of Dungeon Crawler Carl series. I don't have the audiobooks, and I don't plan to purchase them because I feel with this one, I'm really pushing myself to just physically read it and then go back through and like listen to Carl narrate through. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Okay. And then favorite bookish community member. So I've been like, I actually did an episode of my favorite booktubers and why you should kind of listen to their recommendations. I've been like really, trying to push, people to kind of, see the like influences of where I get my reading taste from. And, I have to say that Ian Goobley and, Ashlyn, they're like a husband-wife duo. They've been giving me so many incredible recommendations, and I cannot thank them enough because it's really helped expand my reading tastes. Cordy, of course, with her amazing Herkia 2.0, 3.0, 1.0 challenge. She's been incredible with her, recommendations as well. So definitely go check out her channel. And then Sid, she is incredible when it comes to her sci-fi and literary fiction picks as well. So I'd have to say like those are like my top favorite right now. Meg with Books from the UK, she's incredible too. She's so funny. Like she's she's really into like murder mystery and mystery type books. So I get like kind of like a splash of that from her as well. So, I mean, I have my go-tos for sure. And, honestly, it's really like my only kind of form of entertainment besides listening to endless episodes of Bluey that my son is obsessed with right now. So honestly, it's a good time. But that's the end of this book tag challenge, if you will. Which, you know, that was a fun time. I mean, I'm down for that. A good conversation about books. I can't deny that. But yeah, so that's it for this episode. I will catch you guys in the next episode. Take care and have a good day. All right, bye.